And we have some big breaking news that's coming in. Jai Panda has quit the Biju Janata Dal. He has written to Naveen Patnaik saying it's with deep anguish, hurt and sorrow that I have decided to quit the politics into which our BJD has descended. He also wrote that he'll formally convey his decision to the Lok Sabha Speaker. The big news break coming in from Orissa. Jai Panda quitting the Biju Janata Dal, writing to Naveen Patnaik saying that he has decided to quit the politics into which our BJD has descended. We have Aishwarya Kapoor, our political affairs editor, joining us. Aishwarya, this has been coming for a while.
Well, absolutely. Now it is official. Whether the decision, Krishna, was made at least a couple of months back, but now it has been done officially, keeping in mind the kind of rifts which were going on between Jai Panda and then the BJP and then the BJD leadership. In this regard, we were told that he was removed from all the positions and then also suspended as a BJD MP. Keeping this in mind, he has officially left the Biju Janata Dal, and that in itself shows that the kind of grievances and the kind of rift which was created between him and then the leadership was, or rather this had made it inevitable. Also what we are being told that he tried to get in touch with the Odisha Chief Minister, but then he was not given any time for the last 45 days, and it's post that when he decided that he needs to call it quits, and that's exactly what he has done. We have seen earlier Jai Panda blaming the rift which has been created between him and then the Odisha Chief Minister upon 2 to 3 leaders of his own party, and now when he has officially made it clear that he is leaving Biju Janata Dal, it is going to be really ironical to see that which way does Jai Panda go, because all the allegations which were coming in from the close quarters of the Odisha Chief Minister and now the former party of Jai Panda was that he is in alliance with the Bharatiya Janata Party and that he is working against Biju Janata Dal and then against Patnaik with his allegiance to the BJP, and that was the major reason for this rift which was created between Jai Panda and then the Odisha Chief Minister. Now it needs to be seen which way will Jai Panda go. He has been with Biju Janata Dal for over a decade now, and he was said to be one of the closest with the Chief Minister at one point of time. But ever since 2014, yes, Krishna, ever since 2014, this new alliance which was forming out, and then the allegations which were there upon Jai Panda that he's too close to the BJP leadership.
Right, and that could be his destination now after he's left the Biju Janata Dal. Aishwarya, if you can hear me. Right, I don't think we have Aishwarya with us on the phone anymore. We seem to have lost that connection, but it is a big setback for Naveen Patnaik. It's the big breaking story that we're tracking this Monday afternoon here on Republic TV. Jai Panda has quit the Biju Janata Dal. He has slammed the politics of the party of Biju Janata Dal, saying that I do not wish to be a part of to the level to which it has descended. In his own words, that is Jai Panda, who has written to Naveen Patnaik. We have Aishwarya Kapoor now back on the phone line. Aishwarya, he has slammed the politics of BJD, saying that I do not want to be part of that politics to the levels to which it has descended.
Well, that's right, because the kind of rifts and the kind of differences which were present and now which it had basically escalated to in the last 45 to 60 days, we've seen several letters being written by Jai Panda to the Chief Minister, but not even a single reply came from Mr. Patnaik, that is the Odisha Chief Minister. So that was the level of difference which had rather arisen between him and then his party chief. So this was inevitable even 60 days prior. But Jai Panda wanted to give it a last chance. Jai Panda tried his level best so that he can reconcile with the Odisha Chief Minister. But then, as his allegations have been earlier as well, that there was a coterie against the BJD which was working against him, and that he is not close to the BJP and that he is not joining the BJP. This is something which he said earlier as well. But now it needs to be seen very significantly that which way will Jai Panda go, because if he joins with BJP, then all of those leaders who were raising questions and who had basically put this idea into Odisha Chief Minister's mind will be proven right that yes, Jai Panda was the man within the BJD.
And Aishwarya, as we speak, we have a confirmation that's first here on Republic TV. Jai Panda has confirmed to us Jay Panda has confirmed to us that he has indeed quit the Biju Janata Dal. That's the latest update. It is an official confirmation, so that's done. And looks like Jay Panda's destination is set as well, because he's clearly said that he wants to quit the politics into which BJD has descended, not politics altogether.
Well, that's right. Done, sealed and final. A letter which was written by him 45 days prior. He wanted 5 minutes with the Odisha Chief Minister, Krishna, but none was given. And this is something which has really frustrated Jay Panda. Now, the man who used to be closest to the Odisha Chief Minister at one point of time, not even being given 5 minutes for a meeting. This is only because he, and then the coterie which he has blamed it upon that was working against him, has created this rift. And now when he has said that he wants to leave the politics which Biju Janata Dal has descended into, so very clearly stating that he doesn't want to do that kind of politics. What is that kind of politics, and whether he feels that any other national party or any other party is doing the kind of politics which he wants, or whether he's going to start his own political party for the state of Odisha, because Jay Panda is a regional leader. Jay Panda's reach and Jay Panda's outlook has basically always been about Odisha, and he has always represented Odisha. So it needs to be seen that whether he's going to start a new party or whether he's going to show his allegiance to another national party which can play a very important and significant role in the state of Odisha, because at the end of the day, he was one of the closest to Biju to the Biju Janata Dal leadership, and he exactly knows how they function. And if we talk about the national party, yes, Krishna.
Aishwarya, this letter that we have accessed exclusively, this is the letter that Bajayant Jay Panda wrote to Shri Naveen Patnaik, President of the Biju Janata Dal. And if you look at this letter, Aishwarya, two things are clear. It's an emotional letter because it begins with the fact that, when for the funeral of his father, Dr. Banshidhar Panda, he is saying that none of you turned up. That is Mr. Naveen Patnaik and others from the BJD. So that's the first point he stresses upon in this letter. It's an emotional letter. And also, he says the unceasing humiliations have been subjected to since 2014 are in the public domain. So this, has been brewing for a few years now. And his final decision, as Aishwarya was telling us, was made a couple of months ago. In fact, it's the big story, big setback for Naveen Patnaik in Orissa. Jay Panda quits the BJD.